Okay. Should be live here. Let's check on YouTube. Should be live here. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. Thought I'd do one of these. I was going to do it yesterday, but I fell asleep. But that's okay. Let's see here. Here we go. It is working. Excellent. Yep. Let me pause that. So let's look at the comments here. Michelle Sharker says hi. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. Yeah, I'll see how long I can go. I might do this for a couple hours, maybe till about 2 o'clock, maybe 2:30 or 3. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, this is live stream for January 8th, 2023. Yeah, we're already into the new year. Let's see. What have I been doing? Not much, really. We got a swing set and put that in the backyard. And it's a pretty high quality one, too. It's like the ones that you would find at playgrounds or parks. And that definitely helps me. Actually, I'm kind of curious. 3 watching now. All right. Cassie Knight says, "Hey, how's it going?" Hey, I'm doing okay. How about you? Yeah, swing sets are nice. That's what Cassie says. They really are, and I'm curious because I know they help me. I'm curious if more people think that they help, especially with the problem of blind people constantly rocking, because I think that's a very good outlet to deal with that in a manner that's more acceptable. So I'm just curious if more people like that, because I've always loved swings. I used to in school. I would go. I remember going out to the playground, and I would sit on a swing all the time, constantly. So yeah, they are definitely very helpful, I find, and hopefully this one will last for quite a long time. Yes, Cassie says, I love to swing. Yes, when I'm on a swing, I can pretty much be myself and rock all I want to without people telling you that's inappropriate. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like I said, it's a nice thing to have, that, and it makes you work. It it can definitely put your arms and your it puts your arms to work like crazy. So yeah, I would say in general it's pretty nice to have. Dominic says hi. Hey. And okay, I'm caught up on comments. I can't believe it. But yeah, no, that's what I've been doing. And then of course I played As Dusk Falls. That was kind of cool. I played that right at the beginning of January. So that was kind of interesting. It's not a bad little game, I guess. I wish more people would make playable games like that. That would be nice. Cassie says, give me a swing and a nice day and I'm a happy girl. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Mackenzie says, hi, I'm going to have to manage to watch 2 live streams at once. Why are you watching 2 live streams? That's very confusing. I wouldn't do that. That's not the kind of multitasking that the human brain is meant to deal with. Not at all. Yeah, no, I do. I've always loved swing sets. I get more enjoyment from those than I do from, say, pools or trampolines or anything like that. So, yeah, definitely quite the fan. Let's check here. Started streaming 7 minutes ago. Okay, so I'm not doing too bad. And I'm actually caught up. Yeah, but yeah, let's see. What else have I been doing? That's about it, really. I know there's probably lots of people that say that I'm very boring, but truth is, I don't really care too much about what most people do. I don't care for gambling or drinking or doing drugs or any of that crap. I don't care about sports or fashion. It means nothing to me. Yeah. I don't know. I always like to say I find joy in, well, yeah, I find joy in the simplest of things. I really do. Cassie says, I love to bounce on the trampoline for heavy activity, but if I'm just going to relax outside, give me a nice swing. Yeah. We had a trampoline and it broke. It broke quite quickly. The problem I have with those is I can jump on them for about 5 minutes and then I get winded and I want to go do something else. So yeah, I'll pass on the whole trampoline thing. Mackenzie says, I'm going to quit watching the stream and pay attention to this one. Okay. Cassie says, me neither. I don't care for all that stuff. Like gambling or drinking. Yeah, I just don't care. Yeah, no, I just don't care. Dominic says, yes, swing sets are great. When I go to school, I'm in the playground and mostly on the swings. Yeah, no, that's what I did. That's what I did when I was in, I think it was elementary, because in middle school, I don't think they had them. So, yeah, that's what I do all the time. There's something very peaceful, I find. So yeah. And the best part is it's here, so I don't have to go to a park or have someone drive me there. Yeah, no. It's right here. It's right here, and it's not going anywhere. Mackenzie asks if I like swimming. I do. It's not bad. We have a pool, though it hasn't been used in quite a while because kind of a pain to take care of and clean. But yeah, no, I don't mind it. Typically, I like to be in water that's not over my head. That's nice because it just means that I can always get up and I don't have to worry about drowning. So that's kind of nice. Brad Jennings says, hey Chris, saw you were streaming, just thought I'd come out and see what you guys were talking about. Yeah, so far not really too much, just about swing sets, pools. That's about it. Dominic says, I can do cool tricks on trampolines. You are braver than me. Battleman 69 says hi. Hey, welcome to the stream. I'm just here talking about random stuff and answering any questions that you guys have, because why not? Yeah, trampolines, like I said, I don't mind them, but I wouldn't buy one because I don't get nearly as much enjoyment. I don't get nearly as much enjoyment out of a trampoline as I do from a swing set. But that's okay, I guess. But that's okay, I guess. Let's see, what else? Been thinking about, excuse me. Been thinking about doing some more demos here. Those will probably be coming up pretty soon. I'm doing a demo of Danger City and Self Destruct, which should be kind of interesting. Mackenzie. Mackenzie. I love trampolines, swing sets, pools, rocking chairs, and even spinning chairs. Yeah. No, there's something about being in motion And as far as I can tell, I think what causes it is because if you're blind, your body or your brain needs some sort of stimulus that it doesn't get because you don't have vision. So you do things like rock and do all kinds of crazy crap because it gives your brain, I guess it gives it something to process and do. I don't know. Yeah, I have a spinny chair right now, actually. So, well, I can't spin around right now because I've got a whole bunch of cables right in front of me. But yeah, those can be fun. It's just if you go around for too long, you'll get extremely dizzy. So just be careful about that. But yeah. Oh man. Sorry. I hate this because I think I'm tired and then I try to lay down and then I don't go to sleep. And it's like, okay, well, clearly I wasn't that tired. Mackenzie says she never gets dizzy when she spins around. Oh, that's okay. I don't get that, but okay. I do. If I go too fast and too long, I get really dizzy. Like, yeah, it's not a fun feeling. Actually, that was one of the cool things too. Is I remember going to parks, or I think it was parks, and they had the thing that you get in and it would spin around. I used to love that. Absolutely love that. Michelle says, why did we yawn at the same time? Just luck. Stellon or Stellan Paris says, exactly where are you from and what is the time there? I'm in Texas. I'm in Houston, Texas. Right now, it is 1:16 p.m. as of the time that I said that, which is probably, well, you'll hear it probably in the next 20 seconds. Cassie asks if I've thought about taking up any sort of musical instrument. No, I really have no... I have no interest in music. Not really. I have no interest in playing a musical instrument. I don't really have an interest in singing. I don't think my ability to sing is very good, but no, and I'm kind of glad of that because there's a way too big of a stereotype about blind people and music, and that just doesn't apply to me. I like a handful of bands, and most of those are instrumental or rock bands with female leads. So I find generally, if I want to listen to music, I either want no vocals at all, or if I have to have vocals, I want women. Yeah. Dominic says, I think it's because blind people can't get dizzy. That is not true. I get dizzy all the time. Cassie says, I've been thinking recently of taking up the cello. Problem is there's no money for the cello or lessons. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I have no inclination to play music. Stellan appreciates all the content that I make. Hey, I'm glad that you liked the content. I have fun making it, and I always say if it benefits at least one person, then I'm doing my good deed in the world, right? So yeah, no, I really am. I'm glad I'm glad that people enjoy it. Mackenzie's asking, what other exercises do I enjoy? Not really much of anything else. I did try weightlifting a while ago, but I got bored of it. I'm not really a fan of running because I get winded very quickly. Also, it's just not a good idea to run if you're blind unless you have some kind of guide, because I find that I pour too much of my perception into running, which means I don't pay attention to the environment, which means that if I hit something, it could be very bad and I wouldn't even know. So yeah, I'm not a fan of running. Not really. I tried the treadmill. The treadmill is just really weird, and I'm not a fan of that either. Kalahami says, "Hey, it's good catching one of your streams." Yeah, no, I'm glad that you're here. And of course, these are archived, so you can always go back and look at them again. Stallone says, if I remember correctly, you were humming. You were humming in one of the games. So as a singer, I can understand that you can sing well. I wouldn't say I can sing well. I don't know if I want to sing because I'm not very good. What is your favorite work aside from games that you love to do the most? This is the same person. Definitely computers. As you may have noticed if you've listened to lots of these, there's lots of these where we talk about all kinds of computer stuff. Definitely computers, and it's just because of all the things that they allow me to do and allow me to access. I've said this before, but I think if it weren't for computers and for books, I would go crazy, because I perceive most of the world to be just incredibly boring, and so those things bring me joy and peace and make my brain work. Mackenzie says, I agree, I'm not a fan of running either. Yeah, I don't like to run. Mashal says, I personally enjoy going to the gym. Yeah, no, I mean, you know, that's a personal preference. Like I said, I tried that for like a month and it was kind of cool, and then I just got tired of it. Not to mention, it can be quite expensive, so yeah. I don't know. I do like to ride bikes. That's pretty fun. The problem is, I don't really have anyone to do it with. But a long time ago, my dad used to take me over to, I think it was a college parking lot, and we would he would ride around, and I think he put a playing card in the spokes of his wheel, and he taught me how to ride a standard bicycle, and I would ride around with him, and that was pretty cool. I've also tried the tandem bikes, but I don't like those because I'm not the one that's in control. So yeah. Cassie says, I don't know what kind of, I don't know what size of cello. I don't know what size of cello would fit my body. I can't tell you because I am not into musical instruments at all. Stallone says, your Microsoft Sam in the War Against Mac Alex videos are good. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm glad that you enjoy all that stuff. I have fun making it. It's not meant to be extremely professional, but it's just random crap that I make. I'm thinking about making another one actually here pretty soon. No promises though, but I was thinking just offhand it might be kind of interesting to do one about, I don't know, maybe the wedding between Alex and the Mac Alex and the American voice of Siri. That might that might be kind of funny. I don't know how long it would be. It's just an idea I've been contemplating for the past couple of days. The biggest problem I have with these is having the motivation to make them, because it takes a long time both to produce the audio files and then to mix them and make sure that it properly flows and all of those types of things. But yeah, no, I enjoy that stuff. Cassie says, and as far as exercise goes, I don't think I have a favorite except for bouncing on my inflatable ball. Some people call them stability balls. Some people call them yoga ball. Yeah, I think we have one, or we had one, and I messed with it. It's okay. I'm not really a fan. Yep, and Cassie talking about running not being a good idea unless you have a guide, because you could get lost or hurt. Super Adventures with Condul Kid says, hi Chris, how's your days going? I just joined right now. That's okay. Hey, I'm doing okay. How about you? Khalil Khalil says that I should try the Opera browser. It's very customizable. I don't know. I like Brave because Brave comes with a built-in ad blocker, and it also lets you block all kinds of things like, oh gosh, it lets you block the cookie consent notices on pages. It lets you block the stupid embedded posts from Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn. So yeah, I am quite the fan of Brave. Cassie says, and yes, I love the TTS skits. I think Microsoft Sam needs to be put on Lithium. Okay then. Kalahami says I should do Mistworld. See, I tried that and I wasn't impressed. I got kind of stuck in the tutorial. I may have to look at it again. But it just seems like another RPG, and I get tired of those. Philip says, I want a bologna sandwich. Oh dear. Khalil says, I don't like tandem bikes. I want to be in control. Yeah, the tandem bikes do not give you that functionality. No, they do not. Stallone saying something about Alex and Siri being friends. Well, I mean, I think it's more than that because I kind of put that arc into a few of the productions I've made. So I thought it might be kind of interesting to put something like that together where they get married, because why not? I don't know. Just an idea. Super Adventures with Condual Kid says, making my day is good art. Something about Jaws accessibility mode. And something about the videos being professional because everything happens good. I wouldn't call them professional, but okay. I'm glad that you like them. Meshal says, have you played... What? Eldrim Red Tide? No, what's that? Khalil says, and they're really expensive, by the way. Not sure what that's in reference to. Oh, look, I'm caught up on comments. Can you believe it? Yeah, I'm not sure what that comment was in reference to about expensive, but okay. But yeah, no, I mostly into computers and books. Mostly books about magic and things like that, because I find that those sorts of books allow me to escape to worlds that just aren't possible here. And it makes me wonder, makes me wish that I could leave, because if I could leave this planet, I'd be gone so fast it'd make your head spin. Meshal says it's a text-based game for iOS. What kind of game is it? I hope it's not another RPG. Super Adventures with Condual Kid says it's a story game. Let's look this up here real quick. Eldrum, was it Red Tide? Let's look on the App Store. Text RPG. Of course it's an RPG. It's free. Requires iOS 12 or later. Oh, look, it runs on the new M1 Max. Act 1 of 3 is free to try. Dark fantasy story. I may have to check it out. I do, I don't know if I mentioned this, but let's see, I like Timecrest and the Lifeline games, which the Lifeline games, it would appear, have come back, and hopefully there will be more stories to come, because I do like those. Nostalgic tabletop RPG style. Equip and build your character. Yeah, I may have to check it out. I hear RPG now and I just go, eh. Let's go back here to the comments here. Khalil says that was in reference to the tandem bikes and I got stuck on the MW tutorial. Trying to put the shoes on because I don't have the right control key. Oh yeah. Cassie Knight. Lithium is a mood stabilizer. Oh yeah. Okay. Yes, that's funny. Super Ventures with Condual Kid says, honestly, I don't like the Eldrum games. Yeah, I would have to try them. I honestly don't. I don't know. Why am I getting? Oh, just chats from. Just chats on Discord. Okay. I'll get back to that here in a second. Or a while. Yeah, RPGs, I get tired of it because it's always, oh, go fight the monster and boost your skills and fight the boss and get this new gear and I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. But okay, so that's that game. There's something else I wanted to play on iOS that I forgot about. What the hell was it? I forget off the top of my head. Also, once I get my Android device or a new one, I might be able to play some games that are exclusive to Droid, though I don't know of any that are that I would actually like, so maybe not. Khalil says, if I hear an RPG game for Windows, I either assume it's a clone or think it's really boring. Yeah, that's kind of my thought. I want a racing game. I want a really cool racing game, and we used to have Rail Racer, but that's no longer available. I don't think you can register it, which is why I haven't really covered it. Besides, I didn't play it that much, and I think I was still too young back when it was a big deal, which is a shame because I wouldn't mind having a decent racing game. Kalahami says Timecrest is good. It's actually one of the best games I played on iOS. Can't wait for the fourth sequel. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you there. Timecrest is fantastic, and hopefully they come out with some new content because it's been a little over 2 years, and I hope we get some more interesting stuff to come. But yeah, no, I love Timecrest. And the Lifeline games, like I said, are back. They came out with another Taylor story in June, so hopefully we get some more stuff here very soon. But yeah, so also, yes, I do know about the choice of games stuff. The problem I have with that stuff is I don't know if I like a lot of the game books they have, and because they don't have timers, I find it's not as enjoyable. But that's just me. But yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, the big game I want right now is a racing game, and the only one we have right now is Top Speed, which is a very basic racing game, which is a shame. Mackenzie, I don't think that McAfee... Is it McAfee or McAfee? I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. All I need is Windows Defender because all the other software is a piece of junk. Yeah, I tend to agree. I would like to think that Defender works pretty good, combined with common sense and keeping your software updated. And I would also like to think that since Microsoft knows the operating system more than anyone else, that Defender would be pretty decent and it could do a better job than a third-party tool. Mashal asks, what are the Lifeline games? The Lifeline games are a series of games, kind of like Timecrest, where you're talking to a character and you have to make choices that help the character or cause the character to die. The first one is just called Lifeline, and there's a whole bunch of them. I don't know if they're accessible on Android. I know most of them are on iOS. The only one that's not is Lifeline Whiteout, so don't buy Whiteout because it is not accessible at all. But everything else is. Cassie says, I can imagine Sam wanting to get violent, and then one of his friends says, Sam, have you taken your lithium today? Don't seem very stable right now. Jeez, that's funny. Jeez. Lithium. Terrible. Oh, God. No, I think the days of that chaos are gone after he went to hell. No, I don't know. Oh, man. That voice is, it's a classic. It's a classic, I tell you. Super Ventures with Condual Kids is planning on making a game called Camp Apocalypse. It's going to be an exploring game where you have to rebuild civilization. Okay, that might be kind of interesting. I'd be curious to check it out. Khalil asks, how did you put the website on a server? I just run Apache, and then I host the files. Mackenzie says something about not wanting Sam to do that. I don't want to imagine Sam doing that. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Lithium. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me make sure I'm still streaming. Let's refresh the page. Okay, good. I am still live streaming. That's good. Where's the chat? Hold on. Wait, why can't I find the chat? Oh. Okay, good. I'm caught up on my chat messages. That's good. Damn, it's almost 2 o'clock. Yeah, I think I'm going to go till about 2:30. Because why not? What else? Yeah, no, I mean, I really haven't been doing much at all. Of course, now I'm thinking about taking a nap. Ay. So dumb. Yeah. Problem I have too with the channel is I'm running out of good stuff to demonstrate. And, I mean, I've got a few suggestions that people give me. but I just don't know anymore because I've covered most of the good stuff, and people aren't making anything that I find to be that cool. I do hope that Brain Station comes out at some point, because that would be fun to demo. And I would definitely buy that because that's a very different type of game. It's going to have lots of challenges in it and things that will make your brain work. And that's really cool. So I'll definitely be buying Brain Station if Liam ever decides to come out with it. Mackenzie asks if the Keybase Gross Gang site is back up. Let's actually check. Keybase.pub/datajake1999. Oh, look, I think they fixed their certificate on their website. About damn time. It looks like it. Let's see. Let's look at the certificate. Let's look at the certificate settings here. Says the certificate expires January 28th, 2024. Okay, yep. So I think they fixed it. It would appear to be fixed. Mashal asks, what time is it over there? It is 1:50 p.m. 10 minutes to go before 2. Kalahami is asking what things I plan to do on the channel. Like I said, that's the problem. I've got plans for Danger City and Self-Destruct. I might do some more text-to-speech skits. If Hellhunter 2 comes out, I'll probably check that out, as long as there are no mazes in it. Because I can't stand mazes. Oh good, we're caught up on comments. Yeah, no, I don't know. Like I said, I would love to have a racing game. That would be quite nice. But no one's making a good racing game. I was hoping that there could be a racing mode added to Crazy Party that's like Mario Kart, but that hasn't happened yet. So we'll see, I suppose. Blind Games World. I also have the same time. Yes, you're probably in the same time zone as I am. 8 minutes to go until 2 p.m. Like I said, I'm gonna probably keep this going until about 2:30. Then I may try to go lay down for a couple hours. Mackenzie says, I wonder why they didn't put Ivona on Gross Gang. Probably because it's not free. Why couldn't he just put Ivona there? Because it's not free. Because it's commercial. That's why. That is why I wish they still had Ivona on Android, but it looks like if you want Ivona, you have to get a Kindle tablet or a Fire TV, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is, I guess. Hero Suban says, you want to make a Discord server? I have one. It's not very active, but I have one. Bryant says, I know some people have said BrainStation isn't their type of game, but I think it's a really cool concept and we'll be buying it. We don't have anything like it. Yeah, absolutely agree with that. I just hope he comes through and actually makes it. But yeah, I would have no problem buying it. I would have no problem buying it and any add-ons that he makes, because I know he was talking about making some additional add-ons, and yeah, I would have no problem buying that stuff. He has said that it may be coming out this year. We shall see. I don't know. Only one way to find out. Yeah, Mashal says, I didn't find your Discord server in your website. Yeah, that's intentional. I set it up to where I have to manually add people. And I don't think I'm going to change that because I think having it open to anyone might just cause way too many problems. So I would have to invite people manually. Mackenzie says, if Vocalizer is discontinued for Android, might as well use eSpeak. I'd probably use Acapella. Bryant says, I know he's still working on it as of his last stream. He hopes to have it done this year. Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, hopefully we get BrainStation before the end of this year, because that would be cool. Bryant says, but worries me is he's going back to school. Liam is going back to school? Really? Okay. Huh. Interesting, I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, we'll see what happens, I suppose. But yeah, I definitely love to buy that and would play it here on the channel, because I think it's a neat concept. I'm not sure if I like all the games, because I've heard demos of him playing it, and there's some games that seem crazy hard, or just that I wouldn't personally like. But yeah, no, it wouldn't. It would be a neat project, definitely. Bryant says he's getting a Caddis certification. Oh, is that assistive technology thing? Okay. Mackenzie says, but I thought you didn't like Acapella. I don't really, but I'd rather use it over eSpeak. Actually, speaking of which, is Heather still available? Because that was the voice that I could tolerate the most. And I had it on Android for a while, but I don't know if you can still download it. Because I bought it a long time ago, like 9 years ago. If not, I guess I'd have to use Will, because that's the next voice in line that I can tolerate. Dominic says, what's the key base for Gross Gang? What's the username? I believe I'll put it in the chat. I guess it's DataJake1999. I think that's his username on Keybase. So there you go. It's in the chat. Just not a fan of Keybase. I'm really not. I don't know how they can give you that much storage for free. It seems very, very odd to me. So yeah, no thanks. Mackenzie says, I heard Deck Talk is coming to Android, and no, unfortunately, Heather is not available. Yeah, I wonder why they discontinued that voice, because that was a really nice voice. It really was, and I don't know why they discontinued it, but it's a damn shame, because the rest of them suck, except for Will. Although, problem I have with Will is the speech sometimes sounds a bit too mushy. I don't know why. Yeah. Oh well. Audio games, not much else, says hi. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Deck Talk on Android. That would be pretty cool. Khalil says, I just downloaded Brave, and I must say, it's a lot better than Opera. Yep. I love Brave. I really do. It's a great browser. I use it on all my devices except for iOS, because it doesn't really matter if you use... It doesn't matter what browser you use on iOS, because they all use the web engine for Safari. But yeah, Brave is pretty damn cool, if you ask me. But yeah, so let's see what else. Also, I wouldn't mind having Kate on Android or iOS. That's Kate from Neo Speech. That would be a nice voice to have too. That or Heather, but I guess Heather's gone. I really don't know why they had to discontinue that voice, because that was a nice voice. It really is. I mean, I don't like it as much as Ivona, but yeah, it's a nice voice. Audio games, not much else, says I've never used Brave. I use Chrome. Oh, so Brave is Chromium. It's based off of the same browser engine that Chrome is, and it's got a built-in ad blocker and a bunch of other features too. Bryant says, I think another TTS voice is named Kate. I think that's in Vocalizer. Khalil says, I'm quite privacy conscious. Yeah, yes, that's a good thing about Brave is Brave blocks all kinds of trackers and things like that. So yeah, it's a great little browser. I use it every day. Mackenzie says, yeah, I doubt Kate will make it to Android, but I like Julie better than Kate. I don't mind Julie. I don't know. It's a preference. Audio games and not much else. I was never a fan of Heather. Yeah, I mean, it's not the voice I would go to generally, but it was the least obnoxious one that I could tolerate. And, well, now it's gone, so now I use Will, which is... It's a male voice, but okay. Oh, well, I guess. Unless they come out with a different voice that doesn't sound like crap, which would be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind if they made it. I wouldn't mind if they made new voices, but they seem to be and I don't know why, but they seem to be making all these children voices, and I really don't know why, because they don't sound very good. They really don't. Bryant says, yeah, Heather is the voice that the second generation stream used. Yep. Yes, sir. That is correct. Audio Games Not Much Else says, I use Tom on my computer. Yeah, so the thing about Vocalizer is the new versions sound like crap because they're compressing them. I don't know why. There's not really a need to save storage space. Not like there used to be, so I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why they're doing that. Bryant says, I think Graham is okay. Yeah, Graham is okay. I'm not a fan, but yeah. Not really a major fan of that voice. No, but I did, I bought Will on Chrome OS because it sounds better than Google text-to-speech. It really does. Bryant says, I'm glad Jaws has left the older version of the vocalizer voices. Yeah, I tend to agree because they sound better. I don't know why they had to change them. Audio Games Not Much Else says, I use the old one. Yep. Except the problem is in things like iOS, you can't avoid it because they just change it, and yeah, it's obnoxious. Just quite obnoxious. But yeah, no, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens down the road. Mackenzie says, I doubt they'll make new voices and we're losing them on Android. Wait, really? I wasn't aware we were losing voices on Android. Bryant talking about the old version of Ava. Yeah, the file was bigger, which is higher quality. So I don't know why they did. I don't know why they did that. I don't know. I wish they wouldn't. I wish they wouldn't do that because it's annoying. But oh well, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at some stats here. Okay, we're doing okay. Mackenzie Parker. I prefer having Microsoft Azure Sarah on JAWS than Eloquence. That voice isn't bad. The only thing I don't like about it is it has this really weird way of inflecting things. So the inflection is off. Yeah, exactly. So Brian says, if I want to save storage space, give me a choice of the voice version to download. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they can't keep both around. That's quite ridiculous. Like, that seems like that the new stuff they're calling premium, that seems like it would be enhanced quality, and premium would be the older stuff. So I'm not really sure what's going on there, but it's really dumb. Khalil says you can sync with Brave, but it's more secure than using your Google account. Yeah, I think you can, but you have to type in some kind of code. I don't really know how it works. Audio games, or not much else. Says, can you play Game Machine by Mason? It's on the archive. I can look at it. I don't remember what that's about. I think I tried it a long time ago. Game Machine, huh? Yeah, I can add that to the list of things to do. Definitely. Definitely can look into that. What else? Kenzie says Samantha sounds weird in iOS 16. Well, yeah, because they compressed all the voices and they sound like crap now. Leander Dupree says, hey Chris, please make more games of this. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yeah. All the vocalizer voices on iOS sound very weird now, which is unfortunate. I don't know. I submitted some suggestions to Apple about it, but we'll see if they actually do anything about it. I kind of doubt it because Apple's not the one that makes those voices, but maybe if they have a a contract with them, they can send some information to the company and they can make the necessary changes. I don't know. But yeah, it's quite obnoxious. Brian asks, what version of Vocalizer is Android using? I think it's an older version, but they're not using the highest possible quality, which is annoying. But it still sounds better than new Vocalizer. Mackenzie says Sally sounds better on Fire OS than on Windows. It sounds about the same to me. Like if I
home, live, my stuff, Netflix.
I mean, it sounds the same to me, but it might just be me. Leander says, I've got a new phone for Christmas and I don't know how to set the keyboard to double tap. Can you please help? What phone do you have? Is it an iPhone or an Android phone? If it's an iPhone, you go to voiceover settings. I think it's under typing style. And set that to standard instead of touch typing. And then you'll have to double tap to type in each character. On Android, I think you go into TalkBack settings and it's under advanced. But I think it only works if you have the Gboard keyboard installed from Google, so just be aware of that. Audio games, not much else. So also you should play Alex McIntosh versus Microsoft Sam by NS. I can. The problem with that game is it requires a crazy amount of grinding, and it's really weird. Excel's Universe. Hey peoples. Yes, and welcome to the stream. Although I'm getting ready to wrap it up actually. Got about 20 minutes left. Or so. Mackenzie says Vocalizer Fiona sounds the same to me no matter what system you're using. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of that voice. Bryant says, what's the difference between touch typing and direct touch typing? Touch typing is where you drag your finger on the screen to hear the characters, and then you lift your finger off the screen to type that character. Direct touch typing, from my understanding, works the same way that a non-voiceover user would use the phone. So if you touch characters on the keyboard, they're just typed in. Slide to type, I don't know what that is. I think that's some kind of a feature where you can swipe your finger on the screen and it'll auto-complete words and do all kinds of weird stuff. I don't use it. Khalil says, I don't notice the difference between iPhone and Sally on the Fire Stick and Windows. Yeah, I don't either. I don't either. sounds exactly the same to me. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me look this up real quick. So slide to type. Slide to type. Apple. So apparently you swipe your finger over the screen and it predicts the things that you want to type. Yeah, I don't know. I don't find it very useful. Axel's Universe says I need a MIDI keyboard. I don't know what to. I don't know how to help you there because I know nothing about MIDI. Mackenzie. Does anyone know if Commentary Screen Reader has external keyboard support? I have no idea. I don't use that screen reader, and I won't use it. Bryant says he prefers touch typing. Okay, yeah, that's also the default typing experience on Android, which drives me crazy, but yeah. Lander Dupree says a Samsung Galaxy A13. Yeah, okay, so that's Android. I assume it's in TalkBack settings. I think it's under advanced, but don't quote me. And I don't have an Android device right now, so I can't tell you exactly where it is. But if you explore the TalkBack settings, you should be able to find it. Mackenzie's wondering why they didn't add Kendra to the Amazon products for Fire products. I don't know. I thought the Fire tablet had all the voices because I seem to remember hearing a demo where they had a bunch of voices that you could download on the tablets. But I don't have a Fire tablet. I can't justify buying one. No, just no. Alright, getting ready to wrap this up here. Let's see. Alright, so I've been going for almost an hour and a half. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yeah, no, I don't know why Amazon does the things that they do. It's very, very confusing sometimes. Let's see. Yeah, you know, I might, Leander asks, who's the voice in Sonar Islands? I think that's the Brian voice. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's what that voice is. That's a nice voice too. But yeah. Oh well. I'm sorry, you guys. I am getting kind of sleepy. I think I should go try to take a nap for a couple hours and I'll feel better. Mackenzie said they only had 7 voices for English. Well, if you send your, I think it's device hyphen accessibility at Amazon.com, you should send the feedback there. Which actually, I might do that too, because it would be nice to have the choice to change voices on the Fire TV too. So yeah, I would send that feedback, and also you might want to send it to accessibility at Amazon.com too, just to be on the safe side. Linda. The changing typing mode is in TalkBack settings advanced. Yeah, so I was right. Bryant says Brian isn't a bad voice. He's used in a lot of skills on the Echo. Yep. Yeah, it's not a bad voice. Linda says the default is double tapping on a letter. I thought it was the opposite, but maybe not. I don't know. Mackenzie. Fun fact, Matthew is the default voice for the male voice for Alexa. Cancel. Oops. I don't know of a Matthew voice. I've never heard of that. That's not an Ivona voice, to my knowledge. But yeah, no. So I think that's gonna do it for this particular live stream. I'll see if there's any more comments here real quick. Mackenzie says Brian is used in Echo skills. So is Matthew. See, I don't know what voice that is. I don't think that's an Ivona voice. Is it? Bryant says the voice sounds very familiar. Yeah, I thought I've heard it too, but I don't know. Let me look this up real quick. Is it Ivona Matthew? But I didn't think there was a voice called Matthew. Oh, wait. Ivona text-to-speech voices on Next Up. You can buy Ivona voices for text aloud. English American. Eric, Jennifer, Joey, Kimberly, Sally. No optional voices. It does say Ivona Matthew. What the hell? Ivona Joanna is a female voice? See, wait. What? I have never heard of those voices, though. How do you get them outside of the Echo? Jonan Music says, hi, Chris. Hey. Mackenzie says they're from Amazon? Huh. Weird. Khalil's talking about a VPN or something. I'm not sure what that's about. Leander, did you make Eloquence TTS sing? No, you can't really make it sing. It sounds like crap. Jonan Music asks, why do I join? Why do I always join when the stream is about to end? Just bad luck, I guess. Bryant says, well, not every VPN. You have to find and trust the right VPN services. Absolutely, you do. I wouldn't trust a VPN that's free. Just no. If you want a quality VPN, you should either make one yourself or you should pay for one. Because if they're free, you have no idea what they may be doing. And they're probably cutting corners, I would imagine. Let's see if we got some more comments here. But yeah, I think I'm getting ready to wind this down here pretty soon. Oh man. Let's see what else we got here. I guess that's it. Well, I guess that's about it for me for right now. Obviously, if you guys have any questions, comments, you can leave them here. You can send me an email, christopher.j.wright, the number 4 at gmail.com. Oh wait, let's see. Leander says, can I enter voice for TalkBack on Android? What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Jonan Music says, if you're going to end, take care and bye. Yep. You too. Just trying to figure out what that last comment was in reference to. Mackenzie says, look up text-to-speech Matthew voice. Yeah, let's look up let's look it up on YouTube here. Text-to-speech Matthew voice. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. What this video is. Let me skip ahead. Oh, yep, that's the voice. Weird.
Netflix. Screen off.
There goes my TV. Yep. That's the Matthew voice. Okay. Wait. This voice is compatible with Sappy 5? Where do you get the Sappy 5 version? Weird. Huh. Because I don't think it's on Harpo. Yeah, that's bizarre. Linda says, found your page looking for Bop It instructions. Thank you for those. Hey, I'm glad I can help, and hope you enjoy the channel. Audio games, not much else. Says I'm back. Blind Games World says TC, take care. Bryant prefers the male voice. I think we're talking about the Echo. Bryant says, if it's available for Sappy, I actually want it. Audio Games, not much else, asks what Matthew is. Apparently it's an Ivona voice that's owned by Amazon. But see, so if I go to harposoftware.com and we go to no, I didn't want to do that. Hang on. English USA, and then let me sort it to Speech to Go plus Ivona. Speech to Go plus Ivona, 14. Let me go Justin, Ivy, Chipmunk, Eric, Jennifer, Sally, Joey, Kimberly, Kendra, Wait, Matthew is Spanish American? Wait, so I'm confused. If we go Spanish USA, the only thing I can find that says Matthew is a voice pack. Yeah, that's... let's see. Ivona 2. I don't know, that's weird. audio games, and not much else says what the hell. Leander, the voice on TalkBack. Oh, you can get those off the Play Store. You've got eSpeak, Acapella, RH Voice, and Google. Mackenzie, something about command line to get that voice to work for Sappy 5, to get the Matthew voice to work. I don't know, that's weird. John Music. Yeah, I love how Chris says he's going to end the stream. In 15 minutes, it's still going. Yeah. Bryant says Matthew does not sound like Spanish American. I don't know. See, I can't find it. Mackenzie Parker. No, it's a different one. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I think I really should be going because I want to go lay down for an hour or two. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. But that's going to do it for me. So, until next time,